Character of the Week. Today's Character of the Week is Gorr, the God Butcher. So let's go over the powers and abilities of Gorr the God Butcher. He kills gods. Now, Gorr comes from an alien race that's nameless from a planet that's unknown because, well, the writers figure it's inconsequential. No one really cared. Barren, desolate, food was depleted, starvation, resources were gone. It was pretty much in bad shape, and they would continuously pray to gods for any type of relief or salvation or saving them or something. His family was dying and everything, and he decided to just kind of question the validity of gods in general, or question if they actually did care or help them. The alien race is very superstitious and religious, so that was seen as heresy and traitorism, so he was an outcast amongst his own alien race, just for questioning whether or not religion. Anyway, so kicked out of his family, or kicked out of his alien group or whatever. Anyway, he was roaming the desert and he witnessed a battle between two gods. Some god in golden armor and another god who was later known as Null. Side story about Null, he's pretty much the god of the symbiotes. Symbiotes? He's pretty much what created the black goo that the symbiotes came from. He also was the possessor of the all black, which is the Necro Sword, which is also powered by the same black goo. Anyway, he witnessed both of the gods to a near-death battle. He ended up killing one of the gods out of anger because he looked at the gods like, yo, we got people dying and y'all got a petty squabble. So, enraged, he killed his first god. Aww. Armed with rage and a can-do attitude, he became possessed of the Necro Blade and started killing gods, basically. You would think the Necro Sword it started adding like a cloak and a hoodie to him. They could have just added more than that weird, like, is he wearing like a thong or a jockstrap? Also, he's useless without the sword. He can't kill gods without it, so that's his source of power. So as long as he's possession of the sword, he can kill gods. Without the sword, he's just a mad dude. Upon that, he started absorbing some of the gods' power, so that he himself started becoming more and more powerful, which is kind of a conundrum because if you start killing gods and becoming the power of gods, aren't you becoming a god? Should he kill himself? Because comics. Anyway, so kind of like the Amazon show based off that comic book, The Boy, where it was a certain set of people that kept superheroes in check. Gorr the Butcher was essentially like the villainous version of that. So being a butcher of gods, that naturally puts as an antagonist against one of Marvel's favorite deity himself, Thor. So he's battled the likes of Thor, and he's also battled Thor. And he also battled Thor again. So speaking of Thor, Gorr the God Butcher looks like he's rumored to make an appearance in a new Thor movie, God of Thunder, played by Christian Bale. We have high hopes for this. Okay, does he kind of look like someone we've already seen before? I'm sorry, but I can only imagine him as being Gorr the God Butcher killing other gods going, where is he? He'll do all right. Is it me, or does Gorr the God Butcher sound like a Norwegian death metal band? Anyway. Back to you guys. Like, share, subscribe.